Hey, hey, family. Welcome back to another power packed episode of The Launching Pad with Dr. Stella, where visionary takes flights, educators evolve, and purpose gets permission to soar. I'm your host, Dr. Stella, your coach, your mindset coach, and your bold partner in launching past limitations. This episode is brought to you by the Wise House Incubator, a community that is hosted on the school app, school.com/Wise House Incubator with the Z for Wise. In this community, we have business ideas, a course on limiting beliefs, imposter syndrome, and other resources that help you to transform your mind. We also have entrepreneur resources to help you get that business started. Or if you don't want to start a business and you just want to write a book, children's book, or a regular self-help book or a novel, we have those resources as well. Today, we're diving into part 2 of the imposter syndrome series, and this one hits a little differently. We're talking about the natural genius effect. The part of the imposter syndrome that convinces you that if something isn't easy or if it's not instant, it must mean you're not good enough. If you were that kid who always got gold stars, didn't have to study as hard or pick things up naturally, but now you feel like a fraud the moment you struggle or have to work hard at something, this episode is for you. So let's define the natural genius effect. It's a type of imposter syndrome where people believe they could understand or master new skills immediately. And when they don't do that, they feel incompetent or they feel ashamed. It sounds like this: I should have known this already. Oh, I'm so stupid. What am I going to do? If I was really smart, I'll get it by now. Why is it taking me 7 times to learn this? I've always been good at learning. Why is it so hard now? And what will they do? They either overwork to improve themselves or retreat completely to avoid the risk of failure. They won't try something new because they think they may fail at it. Educators, how many of you didn't teach well? You learned well. You're fast without help, but now you're stepping into this entrepreneurship world and suddenly things feel uneasy, messy, like you'll never get that. Unfamiliar. So the voice creeps in, and it says, maybe I'm not cut out for this. Why am I trying to start a business? I'll just teach and retire. That's a lie. Let's declare the truth. Let's not stay there with that lie. Let's declare the truth. Struggle does not equal stupidity. Delay does not equal denial. It is still your time. Let's go deeper with that. Many high achievers were praised for being the smart one, the gifted one, or the fast learner. They were rarely taught how to process failure, confusion, or slow growth. So when a learning curve shows up as an adult, like launching a business, starting a podcast, changing careers, they interpret it as a flaw in identity, not a part of the process. Think about it. Have you ever got a promotion on a job? You knew you could do the job, so you applied for it. But then when you got put in that job And the first task that was hard for you to understand, ooh, why did I do this? They're going to find out that I'm not really smart. They're going to find out I don't really know how to do pivot tables on Excel. They're going to find out that even though I'm good with math, I don't know how to do calculus. And we stop and begin to down ourselves and discredit ourselves. If you were celebrated for being smart, then struggling feels like a betrayal of that identity. But real growth is built through resilience, repetition, and revelation. You have to practice something. I used to play the piano. Well, I say used to. I can still play some. However, I thought I was supposed to be able to just sit down at that piano and just start playing. But if you don't practice, guess what? The skills don't come to you. And that's the same with anything that you do. Basketball, football. What did they say about Michael Jordan? You know, he got cut from a JV team. And look how great he was. What did he do? He started practicing more and more and more so that he could become great. And we have to do the exact same thing. James 1, 2, and 3 tells us, consider it joy. Another version says, count it all joy whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. You have to keep going. You're not broken. You're being built for something great. Let's do a self-check. I got 5 signs that lets you know you're dealing with the natural genius effect. Number 1, you give up quickly when something is hard. I'm reminded when my kids were little, my baby girl, we could be playing Monopoly. And of course, there must probably some cheating going on with the other two. However, she would always get mad. And what would she do? She won't keep trying to win. She just flipped the whole game over till we would play without her because she would get angry and flip the game over. She wouldn't try. You give up quickly when something is hard. Is that you? You avoid new challenges because you fear not being good at them. No, I'm not going to try that. I'm good over here. It's okay. And it's okay if it don't work out. If it don't work out the first time, the 10th time, the 100th time, least you can say, I tried. Number 3, you feel shame when you need help or clarification on something. Why can't you ask a question? Do you know how to do this? Can you show me? And then the second time, I don't remember. Can you show me this one more time? I didn't quite get it. I'll take notes this time, or I'll video it so that I can go back and watch it until I get it. Don't feel ashamed. Number 4, you downplay effort, thinking only easy wins are real wins. If it's not easy, I'm not going to try it. You know, that's why some people won't play spades. Well, some people don't play because we get rough at the table, but there are others that won't even try it because they feel like they just can't do it. Now, there's some things I wouldn't go and do. I don't want to go and work on a car, but there are people that do that. And I'm sure not all the time that they got it right, but they had to keep going and keep going. So now we're able to pull up at a mechanic and say, can you check this out? Or can you change my oil? Can you do this? Because they learned and they know what they know. It's okay. Number 5, you secretly believe asking question exposes your weakness. Now, my GPS is not coming up and I know they know how to get there, but if I tell them I don't know how to get there, they're going to think I'm weak or I don't know anything. We don't have to know everything. We know what we know. I'm good in my lane of genius. Mine is math. It just happens to just come naturally for me. Any type of math. It's natural. However, when I got to statistics, even though math was good for me, statistics took me for a limb because I just couldn't think like that. But I got it. I had to keep practicing until I got it. And that's what you need to do. We're not a genius in everything. We're geniuses in our lane. And to learn something else, it is okay to learn. Let me tell you this. Asking questions is wisdom in motion. It's okay to ask. Struggling through a new season is not failure. It's faith training. You're being stretched. Anybody ever had a rubber band and they pulled it and they thought it was at the capacity, but then you keep pulling and you can get a little bit more before it pops? That's strengthening. That's your faith in training. You are being stretched, and that's evidence that you're growing beyond your comfort zone. Let's break the cycle. Let's break this cycle. I got 5 mindset shifts to overcome the natural genius trap. Number 1, reframe failure as feedback. I have a quote that I tell my students all the time. And this quote is from Thomas Edison. And Thomas Edison said, "I am not a failure. I just found 10,000 ways to get it right." And that's what you need to tell yourself. Reframe your failure as feedback. What did I do wrong with this? And make it right. Let me figure out, what did I do? You know, have you ever put your children's toys together for Christmas? And you looked at the picture and you just put it together? And you got to a part that didn't look like the picture and you had to pull the instructions out? It's okay. We had to unscrew some things that we didn't do right and redo it. It is okay. Number 2, redefine what smart is. I know. It got me too. Intelligence is not speed. It's the capacity to adapt and to persist. Number 3, practice being a beginner. Take up something new on purpose. Let discomfort become your training ground. Number 4, ask bold questions. Smart people ask questions. Prideful people pretend. And number 5, keep a growth journal. Document what you learned, where you stretched, and how you showed up, even when it was hard. Romans 12:2 reminds us, "Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind." Your identity is not based on performance. It's anchored in purpose. Repeat after me. I am not defined by ease. I grow through effort. I'm allowed to ask for help. I celebrate the struggle because it's shaping the strategy. My mind is renewed. My value is secure. And I am built for this journey. If this episode spoke to your heart, here's what I want you to do next. Number 1, share it with someone who's quietly questioning their worth. Number 2, leave a review. You can email it to me at info@StellaRHall.LLC.com. But you can also tag me on social media at The Resourceologist. Resourceologist on Instagram, Resourceologist on Facebook. But I'm also Stella Hall, the resourceologist on TikTok. Find us at those places and share a review with us. And I also want you to join the Wise House Incubator, a free community where educators and entrepreneurs stop shrinking and we start soaring. That's school.com/Wise House Incubator, and Wise is with a Z. Remember, you're just one growth step away from breakthrough. This has been the Launching Pad with Dr. Stella. Are you ready to soar? I'll see you next time.